Welcome to the sixth episode of Skills Which Matter. Today, let us explore emotional fitness. Do you feel confident you can handle emotions, or do you feel overwhelmed by them? Emotionally fit people feel good most of the time. The ability to bounce back quickly from emotional experiences is a skill one must develop. Just like physical fitness, emotional fitness is your responsibility. Owning this responsibility is winning half the battle. For every emotional experience, there is an external trigger and an internal receiver, which is you. Let us take an example. A very common shopping experience. You pick an item which says 50% off, only to realize at the billing counter it was a mistake. This experience has the ability to trigger many emotions. The external trigger occurs at the billing counter when they tell you it is not on 50% sale, and the internal receiver is your expectation for it to be at 50% sale. Most of the times, the internal receiver is a desire or an expectation. Analyzing and fine-tuning your internal receiver is one of the important part of emotional fitness. The other important part is the external trigger. You must do whatever it takes to ensure the external trigger does not happen again and again, because life is not a test of your willpower. Avoid what makes you feel bad, but don't be afraid of it. A few tools which can help increase and maintain your emotional fitness are: first, express your emotional experience in words. What is the emotion you are experiencing? Why are you experiencing it? What triggered your emotions? Do you need to change something within yourself? How can you avoid the trigger in the future? Second tool, know the purpose of emotions and what they try to tell you. What is their purpose in a human being's life? For example, when things do not happen your way, you feel anger. When you want to accomplish a task and cannot find a way to do it, you feel stressed. Your emotions tell you what is happening between you and your surrounding. If you know what the emotions are trying to tell you, you can handle yourself and your surrounding better. The third tool, last but not the least, acknowledge the fact that you cannot stop yourself from feeling. Many a times, people stay in denial of how they are feeling. Being in denial of your feelings and emotions lead to very complex emotional fitness issues. There is no such thing as how can you feel that. To summarize, emotional fitness is the ability to feel good most of the time. The skill is the ability to bounce back quickly from emotional experiences. Emotional fitness is your responsibility. Learn to express emotional experiences in words. Never be in denial of what you feel. Know the purpose of emotions in the life of human beings. Acknowledge, express. Do not be in denial. Analyze and take appropriate corrective actions for the future. Stay functional, stay emotionally fit. Next week, let us explore physical fitness.
Skills which matter are skills which money cannot buy. These are skills human beings are born with. These skills are used by human beings to survive and thrive. It is also true that you lose what you do not use. These skills cannot be taken for granted. These skills are needed as long as human beings aspire growth.